Hi guys and welcome back to another video, and today's video is all about Premier League predictions 24 to 25, where each team will finish in the Premier League by obviously the end of the season comes by the May the 18th. So yes, we will be talking about obviously where each team finishes, obviously about the managers, obviously about the players, what they've got, obviously the capabilities, what that team's got to finish in that position. So yes, we'll be talking about all that. Please go and hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, appreciate it. So, in first place, we're going to go obviously from top to bottom. So this time, instead of going from bottom to top, I don't know why, but I fancy a bit of a change. So, first place, I'm going to say Liverpool will finish top of the table. I don't know why I think Liverpool will finish top of the table. I've just got a funny feeling that obviously Arne Slot, their new manager, who obviously they've signed, obviously Jurgen Klopp, left as manager at the end of last season, obviously retires as football, obviously managerial career. Obviously, there's a few good players in Liverpool's squad who I think will obviously have the capability enough to finish top of the league. Obviously, we've got the likes of Gakpo, obviously the likes of Mohamed Salah still at the club. We've got the likes of Van Dijk, we've got Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz. We've got quite a few good players in that squad who I think will be capable of finishing top of that table. Obviously, the likes of Dominic, I can't pronounce his name. Dominic's his first name though. Obviously, Trent Alexander-Arnold, really, really good solid right back. Alex McAllister from Brighton, I've got a few good players there. So, my personal opinion, I think Liverpool will finish top of the league this season. I know that's a bit of a shocker for everyone to listen to. And I know Manchester City will probably finish top, but I've put them in second place. I think Manchester City will finish in second place. Pep Guardiola apparently will be leaving Manchester City next season. Really good players they've got as well. They've got Rodri, they've got Kevin De Bruyne, they've got the likes of who else have we got? They've got Haaland still, they've got Rodri, we've got Cancelo, Esbrand, Kabore, Akanji, Edison, Foden. I think they've got the capability of finishing either in the top two, either if it's top or second top. Jack Grealish as well, John Stones. There's a few good players in that squad who I think will either finish second or first. But I think Manchester City will finish in second place. No points difference behind Liverpool. I think they'll finish on the same points as Liverpool, but I think Liverpool will finish top on goal difference. Obviously third, I think Spurs will finish in third place. Tottenham Hotspur, obviously known as the Whites, the Lily Whites, apparently. Tottenham Hotspur is known as, and their manager is Ange Postecoglou. Obviously, I can't pronounce it either, which I think was the former manager of Celtic. I think he was back in 2021 to 23 season. I think he was. Obviously, Tottenham's got some really, really, really good quality players. They've got Son. They've got the likes of Archie Gray, obviously from Leeds United, who signed for Tottenham. They've got Richarlison, Tino Werner. We've got James Maddison from Leicester, Cristiano Romero. They've got Mickey Moore, Brennan Johnson. We've got Pedro Porro, Emerson Royal. We've got some good players out there who could actually form a team together. Obviously, Dejan Spence. I don't know if he's going to be still in the squad next season or he could be looking for a loan move. But yeah, I think Tottenham will finish in third place under the former Celtic boss, Ange. In fourth place, I've got Arsenal to finish in fourth place under Mikel Arteta. I think Mikel Arteta, he overachieved last season. I thought Arsenal did look a really, really, really good solid team last season. The likes of obviously Saka, the likes of good forward players like Eddie Nketiah. They've got some good players in that squad. Obviously, Smith Rowe's gone to Fulham apparently soon. Apparently, I've been hearing. So yes, I think Arsenal will finish in fourth place. Sorry, they've got a good couple of players. Obviously, like I've mentioned before, they've got Bayoko Saka, they've got Martin Odegaard, they've got Kai Havertz, they've got Declan Rice, just Julian Timber, Leandro Trossard, David Raya, obviously signed a permanent deal from Brentford to obviously join Arsenal. William Saliba, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli. We've got quite a good few players there who can actually form a good team together as well. But I think Arsenal will finish in fourth on about 75 points. That's what I think anyway. In fifth place, I've got Sunderland's rivals Newcastle to finish in fifth place. Obviously, I think Newcastle were quite bad last season, run of poor form, obviously under Eddie Howe and obviously Jason Tindall. But this season, I think they will get up there. I think they'll get a Champions League spot. I think they'll get the final Champions League spot in fifth place under Eddie Howe this season. I've got no doubts about that. They've got a really, really, really good forward line now. We've got Alexander Isak, obviously, still from last season. Apparently, Miguel Almiron could be going. The likes of Elliot Anderson. He's gone to Nottingham Forest now. So, but these players are replaceable with a lot of good players. Obviously, I've got a remake called Craig Jeff. He just like Sean Longstaff. Should get rid of him. Dan Burn, really good player as well. Fabian Shaw. Obviously, Nick Pope, obviously out with a finger injury last season. Really bad finger injury he had, but obviously he's back in the squad this season. Obviously helped Newcastle get their Champions League hopes back, and I think Newcastle will finish in fifth spot under Eddie Howe. Shout out as well to obviously Big Adam Pearson. Big up there, Adam. Hope you're doing well. Sixth place is Chelsea. I think Chelsea will finish in sixth spot this season under the manager of, let's have a think who their manager is. I can't remember who the manager is of Chelsea. Who was it? Enzo Maresca. Yes, Leicester manager, former Leicester boss. Obviously Chelsea obviously got some good players in their squad as well. I think we've got Cucurella. We've got the likes of Hudson and Doy. I think still plays for Chelsea, I think. Quote me wrong if I don't. Cole Palmer, Mark Guio, Enzo Fernandez, Conor Gallagher, Nkuku, Dewsbury Hall, obviously known from Leicester, Viega, Lukaku, Reece James, Raheem Sterling, Fofana. We've got quite a few good players, Chelsea, this season. And I think Chelsea, that's the reason why they're going to finish in sixth, because they've got some good quality players in that squad. I seriously think Chelsea will finish in sixth place. In seventh place, I think we're going to underestimate this season, and that goes to obviously Aston Villa. Obviously, their boss is Unai Emery, obviously former Arsenal boss. I think Aston Villa will finish seventh under him this season. No doubt about he will. I don't think he will finish seventh, but that's me just predicting that. I think Aston Villa have got a good team to form this season again. So if they finish Champions League spot, even better. Obviously, if they finish Europa League, even better. But I'm going to put them down in the seventh spot this season. We've got some really good talented players go under the boss Unai Emery. We've got Emilio Martinez from Arsenal goalkeeper, Ollie Watkins, Joan Duran, Morgan Rogers, Ross Barkley, Amadou Onana, John McGinn, Leon Bailey, Matty Cash, Jaden Philogene from Hull, Tyrone Mings, still plays for them, Jacob Ramsey, Cameron Archer, obviously on loan at Sheffield United last season. Obviously, I thought he had a really good loan spell at Sheffield United last season. Obviously, disappointed for them to go down. Emi Bundia, Lucas Digne. But yeah, I think Aston Villa will finish in seventh spot this season. Eighth place goes to Brighton. I don't know why I think Brighton will finish in eighth. I think there's a couple of reasons why I think this is, because They've got one new boss now. Obviously, Roberto De Zerbi went to obviously Marseille. Obviously, played against Sunderland yesterday. But I think Brighton will finish in 8th place. Look, they've got Fabian Herzler as their boss now, as Brighton's boss. But overall, they've got some good players in their squad. They've got Kuro Matoma, they've got Verbergen, which is a goalkeeper, they've got Barco, they've got Incisco, they've got Undav, they've got Joao Pedro from Wolves, they've got Minta from Newcastle United. Apparently, he's a good one to watch. Mintia from Newcastle United, Billy Gilmore, Wifa, James Milner from Liverpool, Lewis Dunk. A few good players there to keep an eye out for. So I think Brighton will finish in 8th place under the boss. 9th place, Manchester United. I don't know why I predicted 9th place Manchester United. I think it's a bit of a crazy decision why I've predicted 9th place Manchester United, especially under that manager who played last season against City in the Cup. I think Manchester United's manager is a bit of a cheating. I don't want to see it online, I don't want to swear, but I think Manchester United's manager, Erik ten Hag, I think is a bit of a cheating bastard. I'm not going to lie, sorry for swearing. I might as well get it out. But yeah, 9th place, Manchester United. They've got some really, really good quality players as well. But I think they're not confident enough to finish in the top 4 this season. I think they're going to finish 5th to 9th this season. That's what I think. But I've put them in 9th place because there's so many good teams above them. We've got Garnacho, Marcus Rashford, Anthony, Jadon Sancho, Ramos Højlund, Kobo Manu, Amad Diallo, obviously, on loan from Sunderland a couple of seasons ago from Manchester United. Obviously, looked a really, really good threat for us in League One and the Championship. Sorry, not League One, the Championship. Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Andre Onana. Quite a good few good players there for Manchester United, but I've predicted them to finish in 9th place. So in 10th place, I've put Brentford to finish in 10th spot. And that manager is Thomas Frank. I think it's still Thomas Frank, their manager. Yeah, Thomas Frank's still their boss. 4th season under, obviously, Thomas Frank at Brentford. Obviously, Ivan Toney is their main striker, I think. Used to play for Newcastle United, obviously. They've got Igor Thiago. They've got Johan Wissa. They've got Mbomo. They've got Kim Ji-soo. They've got Mark Flecken. Rico Henry. Who else have we got? Aaron Hickey. Christian Norgard. Ethan Pinnock. Who else have we got? Stuart Armstrong. Nathan Collins. We've got a few good players there who Brentford's got. And I think we're going to finish mid-table. I think we're going to finish around 10th place. 11th place, I've gone for West Ham United under, obviously, the boss of David Moyes. I think it's David Moyes who's still in charge of them. I think. Is it David Moyes? Let's have a look. No, it's Julian Lopetegui. I can't pronounce his name. But yes, that manager is in charge of West Ham United now. Got some decent quality players. We've got Lucas Paqueta. We've got Mohamed Kudus. We've got Edison Alvarez. Got Jordan Bowen. They've got Mikel Antonio. Andy Ivorin. Lucas Fabianski. Alfonso Areola. Wes Fodringham, obviously from Sheffield United as well. 3rd goalkeeper, Kurt Zouma. We've got a few good players in there, but I'm predicting them to finish in 11th place. In 12th place, I've predicted Fulham. I don't know why I predicted Fulham to finish so low in the table. Obviously, it was a high one last season for Fulham, but I think this season we'll have quite a low spell this season. I think their boss, I can't remember who their boss is called. Marco Silva, that's their boss. Fulham, obviously, they've got some decent players in that squad as well. Obviously, Adama Traore, Raul Jimenez, Andreas Pereira, Rodrigo Muniz, Willian, Antonio Robinson, Alex Iwobi, Bert Leno. All them players who I'm mentioning right now have got good quality. But I think Fulham will finish in 12th place above Bournemouth and Crystal Palace and all that. So Next team, I've gone with Bournemouth to finish in 13th position. I think Bournemouth will finish obviously nearer the bottom than the top this season. I don't know why I think this, but I just think that they're not good enough for obviously the Premier League that much to finish in the top 10 or the top 9 or the top 8 or something like that. So I've predicted them to finish in 13th spot. Bournemouth's manager is Andrea Areola. He's 2 seconds. I don't know what that. He's Spanish, obviously football manager. Obviously he's had a couple of different clubs, that manager as well. But let's go into the players of Bournemouth. So we've got Dominic Solanke, we've got MS Onal, we've got Tyler Adams, Justin Culvert, Dean Hudson, Luis Sinistra, Neto. We've got quite like a Spanish squad or a foreign squad we've got. So yeah, I think Bournemouth will finish in 13th place. 14th place, I think Crystal Palace will finish in 14th place under obviously their boss, which was obviously Roy Hodgson, but he left ages ago. But now it's Oliver Glanzer who's their boss now. Obviously the players what they've got, really good quality players as well. They've got Ebrici Eze, they've got Jean Philippi Matata, Daniel Munoz, Adam Wharton from Blackburn, Mark Gooey from Chelsea. They've got Charlie Riyad, Chris Richards, Dean Henderson, John Nayu, Jane Raymond, Matthias Franca, Jurison Raksaki. We've got quite a good few good players in that squad. And I think Crystal Palace will finish in 14th spot. 15th spot is newly promoted Championship side Ipswich Town, obviously promoted twice from League One to the Championship, then Championship to Premier League, under obviously, trying to think what his name is now, their boss, Kieran, I'm trying to think of his boss name, I can't remember the boss of Ipswich Town, Kieran McKenna, that's it, Kieran McKenna. Sorry about that, guys. I'm half asleep here. I'm literally knackered. But after this, I'll probably go to sleep for a bit. I'll probably wake up after I do League 1 and League 2 predictions. So, yes, Ipswich Town, Kieran McKenna's team. We've got some really, really good players in the squad as well to keep an eye out for. I don't really think they're going to finish bottom. I don't think they're going to get relegated. But I think they're going to survive in this league really well. We've got Omari Hutchinson, Ikan Baggett, Sam Morsey, Ali Alahamandi, Leif Davies, Axel Tunzenby, Liam Delap, George Hurst, Jacob Greaves from Hull, Freddie Laparpo from Rotherham, Ben Johnson, Wes Burns, Harry Clark, Connor Townsend, Jack Taylor, obviously Nathan Broadhead, he had a spell at Sunderland on loan as well from Everton. But yes, I think Ipswich Town will finish 15th spot this season. In 16th place, I've gone with Wolverhampton Wanderers, under obviously the manager himself. I can't remember the name actually. Manager of Gary O'Neill. That's it, Gary O'Neill himself. I was going to say no for a minute, but he's went to Nottingham Forest. But yes, Gary O'Neill is manager now at Wolves. I think. I don't know why I think they're going to finish in 16th place. I think I've put them a bit too low for me. But these are the players who play for Hull. So we've got Pedro Neto, we've got Joao Gomez, Matthias Kuna, Daniel Podence, Justin Hubner, Jose Sarr, Fabio Silva. We've also got Dan Bentley from Bristol City. We've got a few good players there. I think 16th place for Wolves. I think it's too obviously underestimated. I think they're going to finish higher in the league, I think. But 16th spot, I've predicted them. 17th place, I think this team will struggle this season under Sean. Forgot his name. But yeah, I'm forgetting half of these Premier League managers' names. Everton boss. Sean Dyche. That's it. Sean Dyche. My God, these should be funny moments of the season in the Championship. Fucking RWA Productions thing. But yes, Everton will finish 17th place under Sean Dyche this season. I think Everton's going to struggle this season, but they've got some good players. Pickford. We've got Iliman Ndiaye. We've got Jared Brathwaite. They've got Jesper Lindstrom, they've got Beto, they've got Jack Harrison from Leeds, Dominic Calvert-Lewin still there, Ashley Young still there, Mikolenko still there, Nathan Patterson still there. All these young players as well as like Tyler Onono, Billy Crellin, Mason Holgate, quite a few good players there, but I think they'll struggle 17th spot for under Sean Dyche. 18th place under Russell Martin. I've gone with Southampton. I think they will be going straight back down this season. But even though they've got some good quality talent, I think they're going to get relegated this season under Russell Martin. He hasn't had any Premier League experience. He's always been a League One Championship manager. But who knows? Who knows? Because I don't know what's going to happen. But obviously, look at Paul Heckingbottom, obviously at Sheffield United. But I'm going to bring up the clubs where Russell Martin's been. So he's been at Milton Keynes Dons in 2019 to 2021. That in League One. 2021 to 23 in the Championship. He had a spell at Swansea. And 23 and now Southampton. So obviously he's only had 3 clubs. League One level and 2 Championship level clubs. But who knows? Who knows? But we've got a couple of good players in their squad. We've got Adam Armstrong. We've got, obviously, trying to think of a couple of more players who I can mention. Ben Brenton Diaz, obviously on loan at Sheffield United again last season. Blackburn Rovers as well used to be played for. Will Smallbone, Adam Lallana, obviously Sunderland's former player Ross Stewart plays for them. Ross who? Flynn Downs, Nathan Wood, Kyle Walker-Peters, Taylor Hall-Bellis, quite a few good players who play for Southampton, but I think they're going to get relegated under their boss. 19th place, I've gone with, obviously, Steve Cooper's side, Leicester City, obviously, newly manager of their squad as well, obviously, with Enzo Maresca leaving for Chelsea. Leicester City, for me, I don't see them getting in the Premier League. I don't think they're going to stay in the league. I think they're going to baffle it. But we've got some good players still. We've got Jamie Vardy, we've got Abir Fatawu, we've got Maldivi, Daka, Fiaz, Ndidi. So, be interesting where Leicester's going to finish this season, but I think we're going to finish in 19th spot. And last spot, 20th place, Nottingham Forest, under Nuno Santo. So, yes, 20th place, Nottingham Forest. I don't know much about Nottingham Forest, but I know Elliot Anderson plays for them and a couple more players play for them. But I think they're going to finish in last position. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the content what you like, and take care everyone, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.